Wow. Good morning. How are you doing today? You doing good? That is great. I am doing okay. We're out, we're looking cute today. Like every day. Right? You don't have to agree, but you could blink twice if it's true. Okay. Anyways, so today I am an American flag in so many ways. Look at this. I made this bra for myself out of denim. We love a sustainable queen. And I have my knockoff Gucci glasses. We can't afford real Gucci until we get those loans together. Those loans under control, you hear me? Drop the mic. Was that funny? I don't know. Who cares? I think I be kicking myself up, I know. Anyways, but we're just like an American flag today because it is Independence Day in the US. Yeah, it's 4th of July. 4th of July is not my favorite holiday. Halloween is, of course. But we here are looking cute because I love any challenge to look cute. You know that already. Whoever is watching this, you don't have to know me, but you know it already. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So today, I'm just gonna bring you along on my, 4th of July excursions, darling. It's not much you do. For the people who are in the US, it's not much you really do. For people international, let me stop before I think I have an international audience. But one day I will. If you're international watching me, yeah, it's not much you do. But we're gonna go indulge in pure American classics. 1, run into Wally World, aka Walmart, to buy last minute things. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a Walmart because that is the most American thing you could get in America. So we're gonna do that. Okay. 2, we are going to barbecue. And who's doing the barbecuing? This girl right here. So I'm gonna be barbecuing. Of course I'm gonna change my outfit because I'm not trying to get popped on with that hot cold, honey. Look at this skin, this melanin, honey. We gotta keep it that way. So I'm not trying to get burned to a crisp, okay? And then maybe subsequently die because I have loads of hot chocolate on me. Somber. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna barbecue. 3, we're gonna go see the fireworks. Ooh. We're gonna see the fireworks. Yeah. Hopefully we find soulmate material there. You feel me? Cause why not? I'm looking cute. He's there. I'm there. So it should be a thing. You think? So fingers crossed about that. We went to the boat excursion and there was 0 soulmates involved in the making of that video. Not one, not even 2, not 1.5, honey. It was nobody. So we're gonna need to do better. Yeah. So hopefully he's there today. I'm gonna do outfit changes, girl. Cause why not? Life is too much fun to only have one outfit. That's a quote. Whenever I get big, like a celebrity, I'm already a celebrity in my brain. But whenever I get anywhere, make it a shirt. Make it a shirt for me. Life is too short to have only one outfit. Costume changes throughout the day, honey. Costume changes throughout the day. That's what we do. We're drama queen. We do that. So we're gonna do that. So the likelihood of me finding somebody with a cute outfit you would think would be a 10 out of 10. But, you know, boys will be boys. So, math don't make sense there. Math don't make sense. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I took you along. The way that in the place I can fit my phone in my pocket. Because, you know, no matter how cute I'm on camera, it's really nerve-wracking to be recording in public. I'd be nervous. I really be nervous. And I'm shy. I'm a shy girl. Don't see me. So yeah. But now we're at my parents' storage unit. Why? Okay. My mom had like a pantry in there. So she refused to buy more mayonnaise for, you know, 4th of July excursion needed food related thingies. Burgers, deviled eggs, potato salad. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that one. Ooh. Burgers. Deviled eggs, potato salad. Yeah. So instead of buying some more, she has them in her pantry, her makeshift pantry girl. So that's what we're here waiting to do before we can get on a roll. I'm also trying to record because they say in Augusta, Chicago, it's possibly gonna rain today. Right? So I'm trying to, you know, as a melanated girl, melanated chick, we need to record. Oh my goodness, I got hoarse all of a sudden. Excuse me. Okay, that's better. As a melanated girl, we need to record before it gets, how you say, gloomy. Because then you won't be able to see all the chocolatey richness and its due glory. So I'm helping you. I'm helping the quality of this video. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. I'll see you guys. Today's gonna be something. I'm just contemplating why I'm such a good cook, because if I was worse at it, I wouldn't have to stand most of my day grilling. It's okay. We're gonna work through it, okay? Okay. See you later. Mwah. Yeah. Let me pick this thing out. Ooh. See you later. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Bye.
Hey, Hoda, good morning to you. We are on that very parade route this morning. Eyewitnesses say the kids' bike parade had just finished. The parade was kicking off the main parade when they heard gunfire. Behind me, you can see abandoned chairs, abandoned strollers as parade goers fled for their lives. And this morning, we have a second angle showing where that gunfire was coming from. Police say the gunman was hiding on a rooftop across from the crowd, firing down on them. Those people had nowhere to go, and two doctors you're about to hear from who were here say those directly hit had no chance at survival. From every angle, chaos, confusion, and carnage. A July 4th celebration through the center of town transformed into a mass casualty incident.
Active shooter call in Highland Park.
Police say the gunman took a sniper-like position, firing onto the parade from a roof using a high-powered rifle.
I picked up my kids and we ran again. I put them in a garbage dumpster, and then I ran back to look for my partner and her daughter, and I saw people shot on the ground.
The attack sending crowds scrambling, panicked parents trying to protect their children.
Just this horrific pow, pow, pow. And then you heard people screaming, bodies down, you know, run for your life. That's what I heard.
Hi, how you doing? It is Destiny again. So, sad change of plans. There was a shooting in a suburb of Chicago today, and it happened at like 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's like currently 12 right now. So a lot of things are happening and unfolding. We're trying to figure out what is actually the motive, the person. We only know that it was a shooting. As of right now, at least 2 people have died. And because of those things, just Chicago, you know, is hurting, you know? It's unfortunate because this is our everyday, right? But it's really sad when it happens on days that are meant to bring a little bit of joy. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit of joy into people's lives. Just at least the freedom to be outside, you know? And just see a parade. And we can't even do that without there being a shooting happening. So because of that, you know, the day has shifted. We have to stay inside because you don't know, you know, where this person is. Or honestly, like, the sad part about Chicago is that this may not even be the last shooting of the day. It's just the one that gets highlighted because it was at a parade, a public area that mainly has, you know, non-POC in attendance. And, you know, race, you know, shouldn't matter. But in terms of crime and shootings, those are the shootings that make it on the news for people to see quicker than the ones that happen in POC neighborhoods. And there could be other kids, other people who are being affected by gun violence and shootings in general in POC communities that may not end up on the news today. It's something about the holidays of like Memorial Day, 4th of July, like the ones that happen in the summer, that really target people of color in particular. Shootings happen, and unfortunately people are victim to it all over the world. You know, but in those neighborhoods, they really happen. Like, you know, so it's just sad because it's like people can't catch a break. And this one horrific example of what happened on the 4th in Chicago, it's honestly normal for us. It's a normal that shouldn't be normal. It's a normal that shouldn't be normal. This is our everyday. It's just getting amplified because it's on a holiday. But this is our everyday. At least I don't know, hundreds maybe shootings happen a day here that go unnoticed because they come from POC neighborhoods and they don't get reported, or the police just don't go to those areas. I don't know. It just makes me think about it, you know? And I just can't help but to think about where we are in this world. I know that this is not a new thing. Shooting is not a new thing. It's something that happens, and it has been happening since the invention of guns. But you guys have to question, like, where do we go from here? Like, this can't be a normal. Like, we can't become desensitized to death, shootings, killings, murder. You can't just be like, oh, well, this happens. Because everything matters in the grand scheme of things. And I think I'm a big person of everyone's happiness matters. And everyone deserves protection and visibility. And kids should be able to enjoy holidays that may don't make a difference to us as adults. 4th of July to me is not a big deal, right? Halloween to me is not a big deal. But to a kid, it's like their memories. Because it means something to them. Because it's new and fresh. And it builds up tradition for them. And if every time murder is invited to those traditions, when is a kid going to be able to enjoy their life? When are they going to be able to see the beauty of living? When everything around them just shows how hard it is to live. I don't like to be a somber person. You know, I like to be happy, as you could tell, whoever watches my stuff. But I just can't help but to feel confused about what's happening. Because honestly, I can't tell you. I can't. We want, and everything's so political that people aren't able to see that we have a problem. You have a problem with guns. It's not just a person. It's not just a person. That could be an element of it. But the gun is the actual problem. And the accessibility to guns is a problem. And I just don't know when that sentiment will be held by everyone. It's not about control. It's not about taking away something, taking away a right. It's about looking at what doesn't work and making it better. That's what it needs to happen. Like, I think we've gotten into a world where we're just unwilling to change. Unwilling to change what isn't working just to prove a point. We can't prove points when it comes to people's lives. If something's not working out, change it. And if that's not working out, change it again. We can't keep fighting for the same things just to pick a side without considering that we're playing a game with people's lives, to the point where people can't go out to the grocery store, they can't go to church, they can't go to a synagogue, they can't go to a mosque, they can't go to a parade, they can't go to school without the possibility of being killed. And you're telling me that's all a person. It's all a person. Like, the guns have no part in that. Like, nothing. Of course, the person's using the gun. The person's the one who pulls the trigger. But that gun exists for a reason. There's no other reason for a gun than to kill. None. We use semantics of protect, Second Amendment, all these different words. But if you really think about it, that's the only purpose. To kill something. Or to kill someone. So, with that in mind, what are we going to do about it? One day, we can't just say we care about protecting life. We care about the children. But the other day, you don't care enough to protect those same children who are going to a parade and can't even sit and watch it. We can't have both. If you're pro-life, we're pro-life all the way. All the way. Meaning, you have to protect the lives through putting harsher gun laws in place. You have to protect lives in terms of corporal punishment. You have to protect lives. That's what it is. Pro-life. That's it. And if you're not 100% pro-life, then you're pro-choice. Because you're the pro-choice of obtaining a gun. You're pro-choice in terms of corporal punishment. Depending on states, of course. But when it comes to a woman, when it comes to any other thing in terms of control, that's when you're not pro-choice. That's our reality every day. Hearing those ambulances, that's our reality every day. And I just don't think the politicians, the people in power who say they care about people, understand what people really need. They don't really know. I don't think they ever did. Because what people need is the basics. People need love. People need compassion. People need protection. And if guns is the only way you think people need protection, you're mistaken. Because people need protecting in more ways than just a gun. A gun is a bandage to a larger issue. And that issue varies for everyone. I'm a political science major. But I try not to talk about politics because it's really something I'm passionate about. And it's always a fear of saying the wrong thing. Especially in a world where everybody wants you to pick a side. And for me, I don't pick any side. I pick people. I pick the people who we're protecting. I choose the marginalized. I choose to fight for women, LGBTQ, POC, low income, multi-generational people. I'm not fighting for Democrat, Republican, and all the in-betweens. And for me, I'm speaking to you about this today because my main thing is people. And thinking about all the ways that people are being sidetracked by this pissing match we have that's called politics. Especially on days like this where we're celebrating, or supposed to celebrate the independence of our land, but there is a problem that does not allow us to be free. We don't have the freedom for a lot of things. We don't have the independence to make our own decisions. We have very little protections. And when the one day people want to forget about all the ways that they're shitted on in this world, they go to a parade just to get out the house, just to be in people's company, even after how much of work the pandemic took on people. Being in a house, this is the first parade they're able to have in 2 years. It's not just about the parade. This is a conversation about the fact of that people don't have luxury to get out their house without a fear of being murdered. That's the idea. That's the conversation. It's not about a parade. This happens in Chicago every day. This parade is just one example of a larger issue we have. And I know a lot of people talk about it, but a lot of people don't talk about it in the ways it needs to be talked about. Of course, we stand in solidarity with people, but what else is solidarity going to do? There has to be solidarity in action. It just can't be one or the other. You hear me? So, I just think that it's messed up. I do. I think it's really messed up. And I think that I needed an opportunity to rant about it. Who knows who will hear this or what good it will do, but I know that I care about people and I care about what people are going through, regardless of what party they choose. It's just shitty. It's just shitty to not be protected in this world, because we have an inability to confront the problem in the way it needs to be confronted. Yeah, there's some of you out there that may be like, I love my gun, I love my gun rights, and you should have gun rights, but there needs to be, to every right, there needs to be limitations. Every right needs to be limitation. It just can't be I have a right and it's a free-for-all. There needs to be checks and balances. Everything needs checks and balances. Just like the Supreme Court needs checks and balances, but hey, they don't use them. Do they? Because they're the law of the land. They don't need to use it. We didn't get to vote these justices into office like we do with the president or the governor. We didn't get to vote on these bills that they pass or these amendments and laws that they make. That's why everything needs checks and balances. That's why everything needs to be held to a standard. Because that's why we're in situations where we feel hopeless because there's nothing else we could do besides protest and organize. And I just think about that and I'm like, this world doesn't protect organizers either. You see during Black Lives Matter, non-violent, still targeted. It's like impossible for anyone to go outside and fight on behalf of a cause they want, enjoy themselves, volunteer and help people. It's impossible because it's always a threat. And the biggest issue, they say mental health, and I agree. Mental health is a part of it. But I think another part of it is the lack of accountability that people have for themselves. And that accountability comes inward. It comes from the politicians. It comes from the people in power. If they see you being accountable and taking accountability for mishaps, I think more people will be more accountable for their own. You have to lead by example. If the politics we have in this world wasn't so much of a shit show, I think more people will respect it. More people will respect what it has to do and what it's calling for us to do as people. But until these politicians stop acting like babies and they are able to get their shit together, that's why these people feel like they're above the law and they could do whatever they want. And sometimes that's killing. So I wanted to share with you guys. Whoever's listening. I wanted to rant about it. I think it's important. Okay. We'll see what we're gonna do today. We can't really go outside, so there's no fireworks really. There's no festivities for the day. But let me show you what I cooked, made. Yeah. Deuces. There. Look at that bunny. My worst nightmare. Dang. He curved you. Like your love life. My pants. Yes. Smiles gonna go on YouTube. Let's see you do. Let's do a pike. Let's get on this thing. This is what they do anyway. Is that what they call it, a pike? Look at you, don't fall. Nah, not bad. Let's see the scooter. Alright, the scooter. Yay! Ooh.